This is Dolany TV, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to another edition of Edmonton Oilers Discussion here on the channel today. My great pleasure to have you along as we get set up to talk all things Edmonton Oilers and, of course, Leon Draisaitl and Connor McDavid and the possible extensions that sound better than 50-50. Friends, let's get to it, all right? Welcome to the channel. My name's Tyson. Glad to have you along. Simple enough. All right. What do we know? Well, we know that Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl are just a couple years away from big-time contract extensions. We know that the cap situation is not perfect for the Edmonton Oilers. We know that we still got to settle this week and next week. Ryan McLeod and Evan Bouchard hopefully is the case for the Edmonton Oilers over the next 2 weeks. We settle both of them, find one more player for our NHL roster, and away we go. That's kind of the plan at current. But right now, when it comes down to it for the Oilers, you also got to have the long view. What's going to happen with Connor? What's going to happen with Leon once their contracts are up? This past week, well, Bob Stauffer put a note that sounds like it's better than 50-50 for Connor and Leon at this point. Re-signing in Edmonton, this has been a hot topic for years, right? Pretty much since Connor McDavid signed his 8-year deal in Edmonton, since Leon Draisaitl became the stud he is. Pretty much everybody's been, is he leaving, is he going? And it's not Connor or Leon saying that. It's every fan, every outside fan, every media voice, every outside media voice kind of talking about what holds the future for Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. And at current, it looks like we actually have good news on that front, which is really awesome for once as Oilers fans. Certainty, right? It's better than 50-50, which means it is what it is likely, which is a huge, huge boost for us Oilers fans, considering how much torment we've had to endure from other fan bases about Connor McDavid going here, going there, going here, going there. Leon Draisaitl, you can't afford both when they get their contract extensions. Guess what? Right now, as long as the cap goes up and as long as the Oilers manage the cap between now and a few years from now, things will just be completely fine for the Edmonton Oilers. Now, the big part everyone's going to be talking about is, of course, winning and what that does for the Oilers. Well, I'll tell you, winning has done a lot for the Edmonton Oilers over the past 2, 3, 4, 5 years, as we've now run into the playoffs since 1920 at this point, right? 1920, 21, 22, 23. That's not a bad little run rate there for the Edmonton Oilers, who have been back-to-back postseason berths, and obviously in the Connor McDavid era now, you look at it, 15-16, no. 16-17, yes. 17-18, no. 18-19, no. But guess what? Now you go 2020 or 19-20, you go 21, you go 22, 23. You've got in the 8 or so seasons that Connor McDavid has played for the Edmonton Oilers, he's made the playoffs in the majority of them. And obviously, too, that bodes well for Leon Draisaitl, who's been around a little bit longer, but you kind of get where we're going with it. Is the guys have had success, and obviously the ship is stirring in the right direction, or we would not be hearing this early from Oilers media members like Bob Stauffer. So keep that in mind right now as we go through the rest of the summer. It's just kind of a chess game that Ken Holland might not be around for, but we still have to be careful how we manage the cap from here until the next contract extension, the big one for Leon Draisaitl. So friends, I'm Tyson, this is Dolany TV. Thank you so much for tuning in this afternoon, this evening, wherever you're tuning in from. Tomorrow, if it is, I'm going to catch you in the next one. Just a quick little Saturday night video outside, enjoying the weather and doing beautiful video effects things. Friends, enjoy your afternoon. I am up on, gone.